Hey guys, Buhari's aide Femi Adesina have come out to tell Nigerians that Chatham House and American ambassadors have said that the election that produced Tinubu as president-elect not perfect. Adesina had in an article titled "For PMB, It's Nigeria and Nothing Else," published last Thursday, admitted irregularities in the electoral processes. Okay, now, so if they don't know all these ones now, why did the INEC went ahead and declared Bola Ahmed Tinubu as the president-elect? So why is it that the president is not even listening to Nigerians that are saying that something is wrong with the election? Why would they not conduct election in those places? They are talking about irregularities, violence, and all that. These people should stop playing nose. All these ones, when then they talk, they play with Nigerians, playing with our minds, and this is not fair. President Muhammadu Buhari told us before now that this election, he will make sure that this election is going to be free and fair. He's going to conduct a transparent election. He promised us that. He also made us to believe that he's going to be neutral in this election. He's not supporting anybody. He told us that if Nigerians should go and Nigerians are free to support whichever political party they prefer. President Muhammadu Buhari told us that. He never reached anything. They come with this Naira redesign, and he said Nigerians should be calm. It's for the good of the country, so that those people who have stockpiled Naira, they will not, they will not have access to cash to buy votes. But what happened? Those people who knows their way, they went for the higher bidder. Nigerians are not happy with President Muhammadu Buhari's position in this election. So they should stop all this. They should stop all these pretense. They are all together in this game, the way I see it. He was the first person that congratulates Bola Ahmed Tinubu as a president-elect. Even when Nigerians are saying, this, see this and this and that, Obasanjo came as an elder statesman. He said, my brother, please, for you to keep this legacy you said you will do, see what is happening. This election is not normal. If you can instruct INEC to reconduct elections in those areas that election did not happen, those areas they were violent, those areas they are, certain irregularities and all that, and wetin they call am, they say e wan cause problem. E don dey plan to turn Nigeria upside down and all that. Now, I don't know if these people don't understand when someone is trying to express himself, or when someone is trying to make opinion, and when someone is trying to make insightful words. Not when they not call Obasanjo, they say he dey do this, he dey support Labour Party, he dey do this, just because he's trying to make things straight. And at the same time, they don't still dey come back, they talk say, the election that produced Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not perfect. So what do they want us to do? You have asked these people to go to court. You said you will not nullify the election. They should stop playing with our mind. They should stop. Next time, make them just announce the president instead of making Nigerians to pass this through whatsoever. It's really very, very, disappointing. Femi Adesina, the special advisor to President Muhammadu Buhari on media and publicity, has insisted that there were irregularities in the just concluded Saturday elections. On 1st March, the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, Mahmood Yakubu, declared Bola Tinubu of the ruling All Progressive Congress winner of the presidential election. According to INEC, he put 8 million votes to defeat his biggest challengers, Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi, of Atiku Abubakar of the People's Democratic Party and Peter Obi of Labour Party presidential candidates respectively. Atiku had 6,984,520 votes, while Obi pulled 6,101,533 votes. The opposition candidates have approached the court to challenge the result. Adesina had, in an article titled "For PMB, It is Nigeria and Nothing Else," published last Thursday, admitted irregularities in the electoral processes, but said his principal, President Muhammadu Buhari, was never part of any mago-mago. He has said the first phase of the 2023 election has been held to elect a new president and the National Assembly members. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu has been declared the winner and issued a certificate of return. Was it a perfect election? He asks. Not so. Electronic transmission of results failed due to technical glitches, and the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) had to resort to manual collation. In another article titled "I Refuse to Give Up on INEC," published on Thursday, the presidential aide insisted the election wasn't perfect. According to him, his view has been collaborated by Chatham, the American ambassador in Nigeria, and INEC itself. Curiously, however, the words Sahara reporters tried to put in my mouth now constitute on one side of the narrative trailing the February 25th election. Chatham House has said it. The American ambassador in Nigeria has said it. And INEC itself has admitted that the election had challenges, which it would strive to correct in the governorship and state assembly elections, now postponed to March 18, Adesina said. And that is why I still repose confidence in the INEC as led by the chairman, Professor Mahmood Yakubu. It is not tired to hide behind one finger, proclaiming loudly that the election was the best thing that ever happened to us in Nigeria. By the way, do you ever perfect election? Do you have perfect elections? Even in the Western world, American, more than once he had highly disputed presidential polls, so also some other major democracies of the world, and it is quite merely to own up to it, as INEC has done, and resolve to do better. Professor Yakubu had a meeting with resident electoral commissioners ROIC from all over the country in Abuja last weekend, and he declared, no doubt, last weekend, last week national election raised a number of issues that require immediate, medium, and long-term solutions. The planning for the election was painstakingly done. However, its implementation came with challenges, some of them unforeseen: the issue of logistics, election technology, behavior of some election personnel at different levels, attitude of some party agents and supporters, added to the extremely challenging environment in which elections are usually held in Nigeria. We appreciate the sacrifice and doggedness of Nigerians and the dignity and maturity displayed by political leaders, even in the context of divergent views against the election. A lot of lessons have been learned of immediate concern to the Commission is how the identified challenges can be addressed as we approached the concluding phase of the general election involving the largest number of constituencies. For example, 28 state governorship elections and 993 state House of Assembly states. Frank, honest, and that give cause to still maintain confidence in the electoral empire and organized that is owned up to lapses and is willing to correct them in the immediate and okay. I am dropping it here. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Thank you.